word of the
This
day.
commentary's going down the drain. Jeez.
I can't stop laughing.
Yep. This is just so... This is why people are going to watch our videos and like it and subscribe, because we are the greatest commentators on the face of the
yes, we
earth.
are.
They should like us.
We need to like.
They should like us for how bad we are. We're not bad. We're not necessarily bad. We're
And
just
then there's like the troll watching the video.
We just
and
go
they're
off
like,
topic.
It's uneven. There's 2 on that side, 3 on that side.
I don't care.
I do.
This is why Anthony should be an architect.
Yeah, I'm a perfectionist when it comes to symmetry.
Symmetry has to be perfect.
Like on the server
It's
I
not
play on.
symmetry if it's not
Exactly.
perfect.
On the server I play on, my friend built his house next to mine, but it's like 2 blocks off.
Yeah.
Like, oh, it just like ticks me off. It ticks me off.
You're that guy.
Yeah, I'm that guy. What are you doing, fool?
That's what I was thinking. I don't even play Minecraft. I was like, what are you doing? That doesn't look right.
Jumping in a corner. Reminds me of the Blair Witch Project. I guess not really jumping, it's more walking.
Scary.
It's kind of not even easy. Just kind of like
It's a good movie, I like it.
really good.
So
Just
far,
watch
all the
this
scary
special
movies I've watched, you
nice.
never get to see like the evil demon.
Yeah. Exactly. I'm
Which
glad
actually
they
is
do.
kind
I
of a little
really,
scarier.
I really like that they do
because
that
then you
because
you picture it
you
yourself.
put your imagination into it. They basically say, okay, you imagine it. Like it'd be, I think it'd take away if they tried to actually have like the witch
Makeup and
or the demon or whatever.
You have to wear a costume, you know. Maybe it wouldn't. And especially since like Paranormal Activity wasn't a very big budget movie.
And it was literally like $10,000.
Yeah.
The whole.
And they made like $2 million off of it, I think, wasn't it? Or like $20 million or something.
They profited.
They made
It's
a
safe
lot.
to say that they made a profit.
Yes, they did.
Profit.
Well, I think I'll just do that once.
Yeah, those movies though are not so much scary the second or third time you watch it, because it's. Oh gosh. All right, that's gonna sound weird between parts because
We had an intruder.
yeah, Nathan's little sister. We could have kept it, but she wouldn't leave.
She wouldn't leave. And
things
you
got-
would have heard whining.
Yeah,
and
it was cute for the first 10 seconds, and then it just got out of hand.
Then she
and
tripped
it was
you.
like, and then she tripped you
Yeah.
and started screaming, and we'll just cut that out. It's whatever.
That's right.
Anyways.
What were we talking about?
We were talking about
Yeah,
something
score
movies. Score movies. Scary movies.
Scary.
How
Score movies.
I hate score movies. Jeez. But like, yeah, I like how they don't sometimes show like the demon or witch, because then you can just put your imagination, and it adds a lot scarier effect to it. I remember Paranormal Activity, like I was freaked out when I went to sleep.
And then like the difference between the theatrical version and the the extended version.
For you who haven't seen it, then we won't spoil it again. But it's
basically
I don't know which one was
we
which.
watched the extended or no the unrated version, and we're like, oh, that's kind of disgusting, but
yeah, because you just
and
then we watched,
and so then we're like, okay, well we'll watch the theatrical version because it won't be any worse, and that was
I was so freaked out.
We were so scared, like
because I remember there's a scene where you expect something to happen, and all of a sudden I thought the movie paused because it was just silence for like 30 seconds straight. So I leaned in and just something happened, and I was never so scared in my entire. That was one of the scariest parts.
And you thought the movie was over.
And
too.
another thing about how they don't show the demon or the ghost is because if they showed it, people would be like, "Oh, well, that wouldn't look like anything that would happen in real life. That's not realistic."
But then if you don't, then you could picture something
like
that would.
you could actually picture your own version of that.
Okay, I got an idea, Nathan. But double doors in here.
Double doors.
And then it will be symmetrical.
Okay, we will, but
if it will,
not right now.
If you add double doors. See,
Anthony's
I
our
could
symmetrical genius.
I could be the architect.
The architect of our.
Except I don't want to be the architect.
I think I actually chose to put it like this just
draw.
because last time.
You have to do things from scratch. You can't just like.
If being an architect was to play Minecraft and design stuff, I would be an architect within a heartbeat. But it's not.
It's not. It's more just draw.
Yes,
and it doesn't have to be symmetrical. Sometimes
draw.
Yeah, I don't.
She'd use a computer to draw.
No,
that's true. Kind of takes away. Yeah, well, no, actually it doesn't. But
it kind of adds.
It adds.
Because then when you're doing the computer, you can actually like draw it, and then you can turn it into a 3D image just like that.
Would you want to do that for the rest of your life?
No, I don't.
I can see me being one of those guys that has a job for 2 years and then like switches to another job and then like has all these like
I have no idea.
And then end up in real estate like everyone else seems to end up in.
See, I wanted to be a programmer, but
I want to be a programmer. I want to be an electrician, but then
I wanted to be a firefighter.
No, I never had those dreams.
Those dreams where you wanted to be a firefighter.
I never had those dreams.
Policeman.
I never said, "Oh, I want to be."
You woke up 4 years old saying, "I want to program for."
No, I never had that either. I was like, I have no idea what I want to do.
That would be so fun.
I'm just a nerd that likes to. I'm a techno nerd.
I always wanted to be like
a
hockey player.
You make lots of money.
Yeah, that's not happening.
That's if I actually get
hired.
Want
it. Like, money isn't everything. I don't
yes,
want to sound like I don't want to sound like big. Like, obviously you need money to just
but it's not everything.
Maintain.
For me, I want a job that I actually can do without
like
I want a job that instead of every morning going, oh, I have to go to work, I was like, oh yes, I have to go to work. Yes.
Have to go to work. Not even that, just like, okay, I gotta go to work. Like, just something that you don't not like to do.
Exactly. Oh my goodness, I say exactly so many times.
Exactly. Because it's, yeah, you obviously money is part of it. Like, with how much gas and everything has gone up, and food and ridiculous. Like, I look around like, how am I gonna be able to even like own a car?
I know
because people will be like, oh, like, get a part-time job and everything, but it's like, it's so like gas itself will cost like $100+ every month. And then my parents were telling me how much they have to spend on insurance. Yeah, like, that's a lot. And then I realized that they don't have to pay. Like, because since they don't get in accidents, I mean, I think it's after a couple of years, if you're like a safe driver, you get like a discount. Yeah. I mean, imagine people that are just starting out driving. Well, like us. Yeah, like us.
Here we are, we're making a bet.
Yeah, like,
oh wait, I'm doing it upside down. Wow.
Just paying to...
Can you do it like that?
Just buying the car itself and paying the monthly thing for it, insurance, gas, like, it's ridiculous.
Here we go. I'm going to...
That's why, like, obviously money is... Like, you need money to just, have a good life, but you also want to you want to find a good balance between a job that you like and a job that pays well. You want to find that good balance.
Yeah. I can hear those monsters.
It's loud.
Is it loud? Oh, it's just Jeez.
Is it? Oh, never mind.
There's nothing like that guy that says the exact same sentence as you at the exact same time.
Remember that? Remember that one time we were watching?
Yeah, me and you, we did that, like...
We were watching a movie about, like, funny signs or something, and we're like...
We'll never forget that, because that was there. We probably said 10 or 15 words, just the exact same. Yeah. It was like, what the heck?
And we were looking at each other as we're saying the words.
We're like, you better stop her, because this is getting creepier by the word.
So funny.
Yeah.
And then I think we stopped. I think like one of the words we like said differently, and we're like, okay, there. We finally like stopped thinking the same thing.
Heck?
Oh my god.
I should make like something I can jump off.
Is it ever like, is the weather ever different, or is it just sunny?
Yeah.
No, it can rain. It can be thunder. If thunder hits a pig, it turns into a pigman.
A pigman?
Pigman, whatever.
Pigman.
Yeah.
Pigman.
And walks around. He walks around.
Pigman.
Oh, Jesus!
We will not have another creeper.
That's a creeper. It creeps me out.
Creeps you. Beautiful. Should just have like a random.
Like my stomach totally
just get it pop out on the screen.
Yes.
Just for the sake of it.
That's a good idea.